What? What? Yeah, we have come to a problem. We have a severe problem right here. um, the planned rank duo for today, it just so happened after our last match, in the afternoon today, I hit 20 stars, and that was the exact same time I had to leave to eat. And so that was our last match for the afternoon, and when I come back, the tier gap is too big. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, miasma's our last hope. Miasma's our last hope for this stream. The survivor grind doesn't stop for anybody. We are getting, at minimum, top 3. Minimum. Okay, well, wait, did Miasma reject? Or what did he do? Did he respond? Oh my gosh. I just mistake one of my friends on Discord for, another one of my friends. We're just gonna keep sending reserves to Miasma until he finally notices. Oh my gosh, it's really hot in this room. Hold up, let me pull up stream chat This is terrible. This is going off the rails. Murma there is a tier gap between us, so we can't play together. Also, there are new balance changes coming. You can bet I'm making a video on that. I was actually gonna make a video about how Blood Queen and Dream Witch are gonna kill the game if they don't get nerfed. They're just gonna make the game boring, and it's gonna die that way. But guess what? They nerfed it. Although, I think the Blood Queen nerfs were good. I still don't know how I feel about the Dream Witch nerfs. It's better than nothing. It's a lot better than the Patroller nerf. Yeah, so hopefully Miasma will play, and if he doesn't, we're just gonna have to abort mission. Oh gosh. Yeah, I prefer if no one read that. Yeah, there we go. Just a regular hi. Well, I'm gonna message Miasma on Discord. Oh no, he's playing Hunter rank. No, Miasma's playing Hunter rank. Okay, Starfire. Damn. What am I gonna do now? Is there anyone left to play with? Troy is out at a wedding today. This could not be any worse. And I can't team with anyone below champion. Johnny, my boy. Johnny, my boy, is very trusted. He's very trustworthy. I'm sure he will do solid work. Johnny, why you do this to me? You did this to me, Johnny. I mean, this is terrible. Wow, yeah, I can't even invite Pedro. He's Griffin 1 as well. Leo. I don't know how I feel about inviting Blackthorn. She likes to say thank you a lot. Even to friends. Yeah. Oh, Liz. Yeah, Liz is good. We're in the Call of Abyss together. Okay, maybe we'll get a response from Liz. Liz is like the last hope. It doesn't get more last hope than Liz. What do you think about the rescue buff? Rescue buff? Oh, wait, Lantern, did you figure out the 6 colors thing? The 6 colors puzzle? By the way, what's the rescue buff? I mean, like, I only saw character changes. Oh, by the way, Lantern, we're not ranking with Murma anymore. The tier gap is way too big. Who would have thought? Yes, of course. Her real name is in Chinese, so I can't actually search her up. Oh, wait, unless... Okay. This is exactly why I have this drawing keyboard. Maybe we can search her up this way. I know this is not how you write in Chinese. I think you have to write it from like up, down, and then left, right. But you know what? I'm an artist. I don't need the tips on how to write in Chinese. You see, since I don't actually know what these symbols mean, I just draw them out. Is that it? Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. What is this? Someone else has the exact same symbol? Okay. No, in no way am I drawing that second symbol. It's already a miracle I drew the first one. Come on. Draw. I think I messed it up. I think it's too close to the other one. Oh gosh, that doesn't really look like a very evenly spaced rectangle. How do people write in Chinese? Seriously. This is like a new form of art, seriously. Except it's not a new form of art. Okay, you know what? Fine, this will have to do. I know it's not the right one, but yep, of course, it's not the exact same thing. No, I have to search her up myself. I just had to do it. Okay. Still reserving. Why do I have a Chinese keyboard? Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know. I don't know why I have a Chinese keyboard. I should just have the drawing one instead. Just so I just have it so I can reference people in like the waiting room. Murma doesn't make videos on buffs and nerfs, not commentating. Come on, Murma, everyone wants to know your opinion. They're stinky and they suck, but everyone still wants to know it. There will be map changes as well. Yes, the Arms Factory, I did see that one. That was the one I did remember about that. I didn't forget that. They're changing Arms Factory so it's even more survivor friendly for some reason. So that there isn't as open of a space next to the ruins. They're basically expanding the very small ruins and upgrading it. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. It was already a strong part of the map. And like, the thing is with ruins, here's the reason why ruins didn't need a buff on Arms Factory. Let me show you. Anyone who uses this route knows what I'm talking about. The buff to Arms Factory is completely pointless. Because an existing route will always be better than it no matter what. I don't care how good they make this second route, this upgrade to ruins. It wasn't necessary. It just makes Arms Factory a harder map for hunters unnecessarily. Here's why. If you spawn at the shed, you're going to drop the PAL as soon as the hunter comes. If they come from the inside, you drop the PAL on the outside and you walk towards ruins. If they come from the outside, you go on the inside and vault this window and you still go to ruins. Then, depending on what they do, they drop this pallet. If they break this pallet, then guess what? You're just going to walk straight over here, straight to factory. And if you're any character with like a window buff, you'll definitely make it to that window. And they will not be able to catch up with you if they go through that door. And even if they upgrade this area right here, like, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm guessing they're planning to make this ruins area bigger so that this cipher is safer. It's pointless. No one ever will transition over here because Arms Factory is always better. There is no reason for this route to exist. No one, like, it'll be more convenient for survivors. And here's why, because now survivors from the bottom side of the map will have an easier time transitioning to factory. And as if it wasn't already strong enough, now you have more places to transition to factory. And I know they're nerfing factory, but they're replacing a window with a pallet. That doesn't really do anything. Like, the pallet is only good for one use, yes, but it's like sometimes a pallet is better than a window. Like against Clown, Gamekeeper, and Hellember, a pallet is way better than a window because those three hunters vault almost as fast as a survivor. No joke. And if you're playing Mechanic or Mind's Eye, then they vault faster than you. So, ironically enough, Arms Factory actually becomes stronger for Mechanic and Mind's Eye users. Instead of nerfing it, it actually makes it stronger for the decoders. Why do you have to stream when I rank? I don't know if I'm going to be streaming because I don't have a partner. I have no idea why Starfire rejected. It looks like he's solo queuing now. The thing is, if I go Hunter rank, it'll be so unbelievably easy that I have to go Hell Ember to challenge myself. Hey, Appio. Nice to see you. Try solo. OMG, I'm so proud of Psyche. You're writing in traditional Chinese as well, not simplified. Oh, tell me about it, Lantern. I don't even know the difference. I'm guessing traditional is drawings and simplified is more letter originated, something like that. Yeah, so I don't have a partner. Solo queuing is literally suicide. Seriously. I mean, who am I gonna find at 20 stars that solo queues? It has to be a champion or higher that solo queues. It's impossible for me to match with Griffins or lower at this point because I'm 20 stars. Oh gosh, Unit 1 is writing in Chinese. Oh hey, it's Liz's name. It's Liz's name. I guess I could copy and paste it. Go, Hunter. Traditional has more strokes. Traditional is more complex and old, and simplified is easy to write and see. So why does traditional exist? Because it's traditional? Big question mark there. 527A would like to be my friend. Should we friend 5278? Is she worth friending? Will I ever play with this person? Probably not. You know what? No, I guarantee it. I never will. I only play the game for rank matches. Yeah, this is a sad way to start off the stream. I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail too. You know what? I'm gonna save the thumbnail I made for today for another stream, I guess. For example, that is that. Okay. Yes, friend her. Something tells me this person just saw me on the leaderboards because, you know, I'm not top 5, so I'm not like the first thing you see. You have to scroll down 1 centimeter. I don't know. I don't think this person actually knows me. Look, this person doesn't even have 120 persona on either Survivor or Hunter. They have 7 and 13. They haven't even played this. They've played 2 battles. Sorry, Macon, I'm streaming. I'm sorry, man. my man, Macon. Sorry, I'm streaming right now. Am I streaming something worthwhile? No. I'm sorry, 527A, but you're gonna have to go in the bin. Friend her. You see that win rate? 0%. That win rate is looking pretty clean. You know, I have a friend named Sephiroth. I'll show you guys in my friends list. He's in my friends list. Here he is. He tried to get his Hunter win rate as low as possible. The lowest he could get it to was 1.01%. You can't go any lower than that. And look, he named his clan, his little club, First Win Ever. So that every time he wins a Hunter match in like 2v8, he says, OMG, I won my first Hunter match. Did you know that you cannot see the number 28 in Identity 5? No, that doesn't work. Those are 2 separate words. Okay, we're not gonna play Blood Queen. Who are we going to play? Who's we? It's just me, actually. Oh, by the way, the Axe Boy buff. Pretty pog. I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, come on, my portrait's literally Axe Boy. I can't wait for that Axe-Boy nerf. I actually am excited for it. Hell Ember, you better not make me go Hell Ember, Atlas. Go Hell Ember. I did watch Duty's Hell Ember guide, but there's a fat chance that I won't even remember half the tips while playing. It's like something, I realize it after I'm done with the match. I'm like, oh, I should have done that and this and so many things I could have done. So many things I could have done better. By the way, that music for Hunter is way too loud. The Pursue music is way too loud. Like, first, it's already pretty loud for Survivor. It's ridiculously loud for Hunter, and oh my gosh, this is. I should have followed the mercenary. Why did I go back on myself? I knew no one spawned here. I wasn't even going to chase the mercenary. Then again, it would have been nice to get a hit on the mercenary. Who's this here? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's my mission done. Terror Shock 1 Survivor. Man, I thought I'd never get that mission done. Okay, I just need to Terror Shock one more Survivor this game. Is that too much to ask for? I think it is, actually. I'm a really big completionist when it comes to Hunter deductions. I don't really care about Survivor deductions, but I really care about Hunter deductions. That's where it's at for me. Just drop a second Peeper here for the Cypher, I guess. Why not? I know the mercenary's right here. What is he doing? Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. Okay. That's not gonna work. Seer. Man, if I fireballed that mercenary, I could have had a double fireball. Okay. We're gonna be the next Roland, guys. Roland played Axe-Boy before he was cool. Let's not forget that. Before Axe-Boy gets his buff, just remember, Roland played Axe-Boy before it was cool. Oopsie, there's really no way of explaining that, is there? At least I didn't hit the chair, right? Always a success. So I lag, but that's fine. I really need to improve my Axe-Boy aim. My fireball aim sucks. It's been so long. Back in my day, if you wanted dynamic portrait for characters, you actually had to work for it. You actually had to play the character. So I had to play like 15 matches of Axe-Boy or something. That's not gonna work, is that? Nope. Of course it wouldn't. Why is it mercenary? Oh wow, the tree actually just fell over. Am I really gonna chase this mercenary? I feel like I don't have another choice. Everyone is so far away. How did that not hit? I'm calling bull on that. I should have hit. Of course, when I'm the hunter, it doesn't hit. Right, guys? Oh gosh, are they gonna activate? Axe-Boy has really weak map control. That's Axe-Boy's biggest issue. It's not his, like, pursuit. His pursuit is, like, pretty decent. And his camping is good, too. It's just when it comes to actually, moving around the map, His road has such a ridiculously long cooldown. That's the problem. On top of that, sometimes you face your screen like this. It doesn't go the direction you're facing. It doesn't go the direction your camera's facing. It just goes in whatever direction your character is facing. So I feel like that's another issue that needs to be fixed. I know they're buffing the cooldown. That's one good thing that's coming out of this. Actually, let's drop her for now. And they are buffing Axeboy's mobility. They're actually making it so that there's restful roads connecting between these pine trees, which is really nice. How is it gonna work? I have absolutely no idea, because some pines are farther than others, so I have no idea how that's gonna work. Gosh, all these fireballs in my way. I don't really know which one I'm gonna pick if I just shoot a random fireball. There's a tree branch right here. Okay, you know what? Another problem is I can't see the tree branches. Where is that tree branch? Should I pick it up? There's a tree branch highlighted here, and I can't see it anymore when I get close to it. Normally it says you picked up a tree branch. But yeah. Axeboy has a lot of issues. Wow, look at Mercenary. He actually tried to be a hero. But Dungeon's actually there. Leo tinnitus only and listen only. I'll play Hellumber, but I'm not gonna go that far. Come on. The nerf is you can no longer throw the fireball? Wait. So then what's the point of this ability then? Where is Axeboy? What is this ability going to be then? Cooldown 15 seconds. This is 25 seconds. This is way too long. 25 seconds. You can't say 98 and 95. Okay, now you're just making me say random numbers in the global. Yeah, of course you can absorb it, but what do you mean by can't throw it out? Because that makes the final ability useless. What's it gonna be then? What's gonna be the new one? What do you think about Mind's Eye? Will you be using her again? Mind's Eye's issue. What was Mind's Eye's main issue? Okay, I remember now. The problem with Mind's Eye is that she had no way of delaying the hunter or taking a second hit, because nowadays the meta characters are Mercenary, Perfumer, and Seer. Why are they the meta characters exactly? Oh, and Gravekeeper. Why are they meta? Because they can take multiple hits or their hits are delayed. In the case of Mercenary, he can't take multiple hits, but if he does take 2 hits at the same time, he will survive for another 30 seconds. He won't die immediately. So, really, they're making Mind's Eye a stunner, and I don't know if I like that. Obviously, I'm happy for Mind's Eye, but I don't know if I'm going to necessarily still play Mind's Eye. Because, like I said, the problem is she can't take multiple hits, which means Dream Witch will still surprise her. Dream Witch will still surprise her. Dream Witch and blocking still exist. Even though they're getting nerfs, the main servant isn't getting a nerf. so it can still surprise you. You're completely blind to it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And as for Blood Queen, she can put a mirror on top of you, and you have no idea where it is until it's like super close to you. And it's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous game to play as Mind's Eye. That's why she's not that good. That's why she's overall just a weak survivor. And now what they're doing is they're adding a stun. I don't know if that's all that great, is the problem. And why is that not all that great? Because the first one is, we don't know the details of the stun. How long is the stun actually like going to last? Is it gonna be like a 2-second stun? Is it gonna be a prisoner stun? Like, what kind of stun? Oh, come on. How was that not a hit? Okay. Oh, we got a hit anyway. And then there's a second thing with Mind's Eye. I don't like the path they're taking with Mind's Eye. I don't like how they're making Mind's Eye a stunner. It's not fun for hunters to go against stunners. Would you guys agree with that? Like, it's not fun to go against stunners as hunter. Like, the thing about Coordinator is, like, she gets a pass. Because when you use Coordinator... Okay, at least they wasted an owl. Wait, they have 2 seers. Never mind. But if you look at characters as continuing that thought of Coordinator being a fine stunner, it's because she only has 1 flare bullet and she has to use it in a very smart way. She cannot waste it. But stuff like Prospector and Enchantress, those are not fun to deal with because they can spam their stuns very skilllessly and it's not fun to deal with. They're not forced to use it efficiently. And when you give an infinitely regenerating stun to something like Mind's Eye, I definitely pressed my flame. The game... Okay, what did I press then on my screen if I didn't press a flame? That's fine, I get a stun now. How does Duty do that? I just need someone on chair. It doesn't have to be Coordinator. I completely failed that. I thought I tapped the flame button. I didn't. Okay, so someone's in this direction because the puppets. I actually know a lot of things about Hellenberg now because of Duty's guide, but the Hellenberg puppet will actually point you to the nearest survivor, just like the photographer's camera. I'm still working on like actually hitting though. That's one of my problems. Oh wait, I should not have gotten rid of that flame puppet. Oopsie, that was my bad. Okay, they're destroying that. That's fine. I was actually about to teleport to it because he got off of it. Where are the chairs? There's usually a chair right over there. This is... Okay, of course, when I'm the hunter, there's no chair over there. What do you know? I mean, is it news at this point? Another thing about Hellenberg I hate is that sometimes the wall straight up blocks you throwing a puppet. Okay, the target right here is Coordinator. Okay, she yeeted out of here, though. Gonna get a hit on Seer. Oh, and thankfully, since he destroyed my puppet, I can place one there now. Okay, puppet, you went in the completely wrong direction. Your AI is garbage. That's one thing I'm learning about you. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna camp this. Because I'm afraid Coordinator is actually gonna go rescue. I should not have enraged that puppet. Oh my gosh, puppet, do something. I mean, not puppet, I mean the... What's this guy called again? Puppet is actually going to rescue. Okay, well, I don't know how Coordinator actually died to that, but, yeah. Oh, here are where all the rocket chairs are. All three of them right here in the same spot. Ah, that explains where the other rocket chair was. I need to change the stream title, by the way. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. Okay, I was disconnected for some reason. It's called an ember. I guess it is called an ember. It's literally a fire spirit. It's 89. Wow, why? Okay, it's 89. We have found it out. 89 is the inappropriate word. $98, $89. Okay, so it's gonna be the... What is gonna be the new ability for Axe Boy? Hold up. I actually want to put on this. The new title is sad. Yep, exactly. You know what the worst part is? I actually told my dad to not pick us up at 7 today because then that would interrupt the rank session, the stream I will be doing. He always picks us up to go to his apartment between 7 and 9, and that's exactly the time when rank match starts and ends. So, yeah. He agreed to come after 9, but, Oh, hello there. But, yeah. I mean, I probably shouldn't even be playing the game right now. Like, why am I even playing? It's so pointless. Okay, am I getting lucky? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, here's a nice thing about this rocket chair. It's in the corner of the map, which means I can very easily just place a puppet right here and out the area. in front of me. The only, like, way they could possibly hide from me is, going behind the shed. What? Okay. Okay, I guess. That's a really good chair spot for Hell Ember. That's crazy good. Okay, what in the world is this mercenary doing? Seriously. Sure, break this power, why not? Extra hunter points, I guess? Unfortunately, that pal is like all the way in the back of the map now, and I don't think I'm gonna get any use out of it. Oh, you know what? I might be able to get use like this. Thanks, Puppet. That was very productive of you to hit the chair like that. What are these rods, by the way? Where are we running off to? This is why I told you guys, Hunter rank will not be interesting. Like, there are no such thing as top professional Hell Ember puppet throws or knowing how to play Hell Ember well, because why isn't she trying to struggle? She actually could have struggled free. But yeah, there's literally no need to do any of that. Oh, I completely failed it. Oh! I hit her! Okay, but that didn't really do me any good because I still have recovery. I actually did a Hell Ember trick. That was cool. The problem is now I seem to lost the priestess. That was a really risky move by Doctor to wow, she's just going through all these pallets. That is not how you should guys. You should not be playing Survivor like that. That is super risky. Is that priestess? No. What is this guy doing? He was running from the puppet the whole time instead of taking it down? I thought like by now the puppet would have found someone new. Okay, you know what? We're gonna let that puppet do its thing. I kind of want to save the red puppet though because it's really good. You know what? I'll drop it right over there. But if something tells me this priestess is gonna go around, or she's just gonna... Yeah, never mind. The yellow puppet is actually kind of useless because you can't do any of the tricks with the yellow puppet. You can't like try to hit while moving. Or do it. Okay, she's gonna do the trick with saving in the back. Oh, you know what? That thing might scare her into the red puppet. Or she just does that. Yeah, these guys are making it way too easy. There is nothing exciting to commentate about. Dumb barrel. Blocking my way. So where in the world is this mercenary now? I mean, these guys know the surrender button does exist, right? There's no way he actually crawled all the way over here. No, okay. I thought Dungeon was here for a second. What the heck? No. Okay, I actually thought there was a spot in the game where survivors could fit but hunters couldn't. If so, I would have definitely abused that as Survivor. Yeah, you can't say 89. You're right, Appio. For some reason, you can't say the number 89. I don't know why. Okay, we got 2 new friends who will unfortunately have to be deleted. I'm so sorry, new friends. Oh gosh. Double Enchantress and double Seer. Maybe these people will prove more of a match. Not because of their kiting skill, but because of just the sheer lack of skill required to use the ability. Okay, there we go. We got a coordinator. That requires more skill. You only got 1 shot. It's time to play Dream Witch. No, I'm not playing Dream Witch. Not yet, at least. Maybe later. 1 Enchantress be good for Ember? Yeah, but the thing is, the problem with Ember is that he's just gonna have such a hard time catching up because he has no speed boost, no range attack. That's a Seer. Yeah, I totally don't see you up there, dude. You know what? Should I just straight up, I have an idea. Oh, you know what? Someone's decoding right here, actually. I was gonna, hide, make it look like I'm moving away, and then I just, I show myself out of nowhere. Of course, when I'm the hunter, it's never a terror shock. Okay, she cornered herself. Although I'm pretty sure she can just... That pallet's not actually very good. So yeah, she won't use it. There we go. There we freaking go. That is how you Ember. I kind of want to go through this portal to get stuns, but I have other problems, it seems. I do have a puppet. It's a yellow one, so it's not that useful. Are you gonna move away? Okay, I'll take the free hit, actually. Are you kidding me? That was completely useless. Finally, doing something. That puppet was so useless, it hit air. Of course it didn't count as a hit, but when I'm the survivor, it would. It would have. I'm actually gonna... It's not worth it. It's no reason to chase her. Like I said, that is exactly the problem with Enchantress, is because I have absolutely 0 speed boosts. Also, there's a chair here. I didn't know. That is exactly the problem with, Enchantress against Hellembers. It's just she can keep doing that, and the puppet is going the complete wrong direction. Absolutely useless. And I don't have any flame because I wasted it on that useless puppet. Thank you so much. My gorgeous red puppet is now completely useless. I'm curious if it'll actually pathfind its way to another survivor or not. There's a window right here. Why didn't it blink? So useless. Oh, I totally don't see you. That is not how you play coordinator, guys. Don't play coordinator like that. That is how you die as coordinator. You never want to use your flare gun like that. It's just guaranteed death usually. Okay, they destroyed my red puppet, which is good, because now I have it back in my inventory in 30 seconds. And plus, destroying puppets is actually a waste of time for survivors. You don't want to be destroying puppets. That'll stop the flare gun. How do you do that? Some Hellenbers, when they do that, they have some ridiculous range. Like, seriously. Okay. We're not quite done yet. We still have to guard that cipher, and... I messed up. Okay, she messed up. Darn it! I was just about to hit her. Actually, that's fine, because now she's going to be chased away. Wait, is the puppet going to break this pallet? Oh no, I broke it already. Where are the rocket chairs? Okay, there is one. Oh, my lovely red puppet. You do love me, my red puppet. There's a reason it's the 2,500 presence ability. It's because you can do all sorts of weird tricks with it. Like cancel stuns. Okay, I hit the chair, but I canceled her triple stun. It didn't do anything. Hopefully that stops the cipher rushing. It did. Thank you, red puppet. Useful. You're useful for once. Finally. Free stun. There we go. Priestess is more helpful for Hellember than Enchantress, if I'm being honest. Because you kind of want to go through objects. Oh, I thought she was dead on chair. Oh, I have an ability since this puppet is helping me out. Okay. I was going to teleport with it. She didn't waste it that time. Okay, I'm just grateful that didn't hit the that didn't destroy the portal, but that definitely should have. Really? What? We should have had this game in the bag. Okay, well, I need this guy to do something now. By the way, I feel like I should have hit that priestess earlier. It just didn't count the hit for some reason. Wait, how did she juke me? Like, I literally wasn't watching. No. That is so annoying. She saved her flare gun. Wait, is someone actually healing her next to the puppet? She's gonna get away through the dungeon, though, is the problem. Oh, you know what? Unless I... Or she does... Or she opened the other gate. Okay. Is this the fake bear or is this the real bear? Okay, actually that's the fake bear. I definitely shouldn't have hit that priestess when she used the portal. I don't know why it didn't hit that. Count that as hit. Like, it didn't count her as a hit, but it didn't count the portal as being hit either. So, what was going on there? That was the fake bear, by the way. It didn't have the Chinese symbols. Red Puppet was useless. Red Puppet is less useless when you're the one controlling it and teleporting with it. It's just the puppet's AI is so dumb. I'm pretty sure the puppets use the same, like, hunter code like bot hunters use. Alright, I have no idea where anyone spawns here. So, wish me luck. I think actually someone spawned over here. Oh yeah, my hunter intuition was right. Although this is like the best place for survivors. And she straight up left it. Okay. Why isn't she dropping these pallets? Okay. Hitbox. Sure. Man, Hellenberg is so hopeless. You have to literally guess with pallets. It's literally a pallet mind game. This is what playing Hunter used to be back in the old day. I don't know why, but I have a feeling she's gonna... She didn't use a portal, never mind. Okay, by the way, guys, that is not how you play Doctor. You do not want to play Doctor like this. The thing is, if you're playing Doctor like this, then... And, like... I literally don't know Hellenberg's hitbox. What the heck is this? So useless. She's so lucky. So freakishly lucky. Turshak, what? Garbage. That should have hit. That should have freaking counted. Hellenberg puppet, Hellenberg, dude, I need you. Go to the right place for once. Why can't you be useful? This is so dumb. I should have hit this priestess 2 minutes ago. And that should have been a hit for the pallet. This is so ridiculously dumb. Maybe I can get a hit on this. No, she's not dumb either. She is so lucky. She is so lucky Hellenber's hitbox is so garbage. And she is so lucky that the puppets, the Hellenberg, the little embers really suck. Like, they're terrible. Oh my gosh. Does it get any luckier than this? You have to be so lucky for that to happen at the exact right time. This isn't even a good pallet location. This is so stupid. 150 whole seconds passed by the time I killed her. My entire blink came back during that time. Okay, well now we need a miracle because the game is so bad with blinks. I don't understand. It's so inconsistent. Oh my gosh, the barrel is blocking me. Leave me alone, barrel. What is this garbage? No. Oh, are you kidding me? Did that even hit anyone? It did. It hit first officer. I thought it hit the chair. Wow. Okay, so I'm actually losing this game because of Blink. Blink just didn't want to work. And this doctor thinks she's so good, doesn't she? Okay, well, I have to get her on chair quick because Doctor heals back insanely fast, especially if she's a noob running sticker. And, like, she definitely is a noob running sticker. Why is Puppet down there? Puppet should be on the top floor. Oh, no. Never mind. For some reason, I thought the puppet was, like, in the wrong place. Of course, that doesn't hit. When I'm the hunter, that it somehow doesn't count that as a hit. Once again, doesn't count it as a hit for some reason. I need to break that pallet, honestly. And now I need all of you to leave. One by one. All of you get out of here. Priestess definitely has tide turners, so you are going very, very far away. Okay, well, at least we tied this, but this should have been a win. Hold up, there's still hope. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I thought I had a red puppet in my inventory. No, I didn't. Man, you're so lucky. You know what? After that, I think I'm done with Hellenberg. Because his hitbox is so bad. His hitbox is garbage. Well, what buff is Hellenberg getting? I don't remember reading about a Hellenberg buff. What was the priestess nerf? I forgot all these nerfs already. You know what? I guess this is a good thing so that when I make a video, I'm more surprised. I only remember... You should see Violence Range. Appio, I read that. I read that on the news yesterday. No, today's Friday. So 2 days ago, I read that on the news. And it said that they removed the range on violinist. That his tier 0 ability has no range limit anymore. It can go anywhere. Right? So I tried it and it still had a limit, and I'm so confused. So, oh, you're talking about his range, wait, what the heck? Why am I going against all priestesses? What? When was this a thing? Oh god, now I'm having memories of that terrible priestess that got so lucky last game. That the blink somehow failed and she just skillessly just portaled down. Okay. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe there's no limit on the violinist anymore. But yeah, apparently they removed the range limit on tier 0 Sonata ability, and as you can see, there very much still is a range. You cannot place it too far away, so the NetEase news is literally lying to us. There was supposed to be like a buff where this week, this last maintenance, I don't know where it went. Like it said in the news, I had no idea it was coming. And it's the exact same thing. I don't know what upgrade to range are they talking about with Sonata. I don't know what is going on there. Read it again. I guess I did. I read it after I tested it that same day, and it literally said, remove the limit of placement for the tier 0 Sonata ability. You tried it as well, Apio? Oh, Priestess can't do basement saves, and portals disappear within 70 seconds. Okay. So it's kind of like Soul Weaver, how her webs disappear. And she can't do basement saves anymore. She still technically can be a rescuer. She can't... It's not like she can't be a rescuer. She can still be a rescuer. I mean, like, how often does Priestess go do basement saves? Gravedigger usually does them. Or should. Like, most teams should have a Gravedigger, by the way. He's just that good. He's an S tier character. Back when First Officer was around, I wouldn't necessarily recommend having a First Officer on your team. Just because of, like, him and Mercenary combined really slow the game down. And on top of that, like, First Officer doesn't really offer anything. I should have just hit her. Like, what does he offer? He just offers the risk of being hit far from chair. You literally depend on luck not to get hit from far. Okay, I'll take that. I still have my ability. And I'm interrupting Mercenary Cypher. Okay, I messed it up. That was all my fault. His range is bad. It's not that great, but it could be worse, right? Hunter 101 right there. Walk towards the pallet, stand for 1 second, swing. Works like a charm, even against me as Survivor. I wonder who's gonna go rescue now, though. One thing I recommend with violinist is not to stay still while you're using the Sonata. In my experience, it helps me aim better to shoot while I'm moving. those violinists that like don't move as they use the ability, it's like really hard to aim with when you do that. Maybe it's because I play a lot of Soul Weaver, so I'm very used to where the aimer is. I guess you could say aimer? What am I even saying? But yeah, I don't think it's that hard to aim with the ability. I kind of use his head as a way of measuring where it's gonna go. Oh wait, my notes can't even reach because I'm like on a height. I don't think it's gonna be worth camping Mercenary, especially because I found a perfumer who is probably going to end up rescuing. Unless they're smart, unless they have Seer Go, that would be smart. Yes, they did. Should I just hit him? I don't think that's gonna hit if I use the ability. I'm pretty sure. Now it will, now it will. Or he could just get lucky and... I'm being serious, guys. When you try to go in between and you purposefully try to, it just never works. But when you're not trying to, it just happens on accident. You accidentally dodge it when you're not trying to. It's really annoying, and like the description of the ability, when it says that you can dodge it by going in between the notes, it doesn't actually work. It's very luck dependent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Guys, don't rescue when... Oopsie, sure blocked me. That's fine, I guess. Don't rescue your teammate if they placed a single note down, because then that means as soon as you rescue, they're gonna get a double hit. You should come rescue earlier. If you're having trouble against violinists, what you have to do against them is you have to come to the chair earlier, because then you're going to have time to bait out a note, let it disappear, or force them to use it, whichever one comes first. And then rescue. Then it will be safe to rescue. But like right there, if you rescue at this like... while a single note is on the field, then both of you are going to get hit, and both of you are going to be in trouble. It's just something to avoid. Yeah, as you guys can see, there is a height difference, so the notes can't actually reach. If she perfumes back, she's gonna perfume out in the open, so I'm gonna take a hit, save my ability, because now I have it for, well now I have it for when she doesn't have a perfume, and I get a guarantee hit. Is that a hit? No, it's not a hit. It was just out of range. She just barely moved to the side. And then it's just Mercenary now. I haven't seen Mercenary since the beginning of this game, actually. He is gone. He yeeted out of here. He doesn't exist anymore. I should practice dragging the notes forward. Okay, I see now how it works. Okay, I see it. I think I understand how to drag the notes forward now. Instantly too. Instantly drag them forward. Okay, now it's not instant. Why isn't it instant anymore? Gosh darn you, game. Right as I thought I learned it, I didn't. Should we give him dungeon? No, let's give him dungeon. Sure, have it. I don't want the extra hunter points anyway. What do you think about the rescue buff? Once again, what's the rescue buff? What is the rescue buff? Did they remove terror shocks from chairs? Is that the buff? I'm watching the chat. What is the buff? Please tell me it's no terror shocks to chairs. When you get hit by a skill with no attack recovery. Okay, that's still really good. That's still really good. Bear. More specifically on that. If you're saving against Bonbon, you don't get knocked off the chair. If you're saving against Feaster, you do get knocked off the chair, but you can still rescue immediately after that with no animation stopping you. A lot of people in this game don't know how rescuing works. If you watch my streams, you know how rescuing works. You know that every time after you get hit, there's an animation. So that, you can't rescue or do anything. The only way to cancel the animation is to move right after a hit. And if you do it frame perfect, then you can get instant rescues really fast. So the only ones this apply to is Bonbon. Bonbon didn't knock you off, and then Feaster's Tentacle. That one knocked you off, but you can rescue immediately. People do have challenges against stuff like Ripper's Blade. Personally, as Mercenary, I never do. Because the thing about Ripper's Blade that I like when I'm rescuing against Ripper is that it's very easy to frame perfectly time your, cancel the animation. Because I'm so familiar with the speed of the Foggy Blade and exactly when it'll hit me, I can very easily do an instant rescue and cancel the animation. So for me, I don't think this buff will really matter at all because I'm so used to canceling the animation that this will just be more of a bonus that I never really needed. Alright, but here's the sad part. Rescue is getting a buff, but I don't think a lot of people will actually know this exists. So, for example, Feaster, guys. So many people still fail rescues against Feaster. Why? Because they don't know you can just spam the rescue button and rescue immediately. Even though it was a specific buff they made. They still fail it. And it's really sad because that just shows how much either A, they don't understand how the game works, or B, I'm just gonna wait for a Foggy Blade because I don't want her to shoot me. Or B, they don't know it exists. And I think that's what's going to happen with this. People are going to read it, and either they don't understand it, or those that don't read the news, they won't know it exists. So, as a rescuer, I can tell you right now, this will be a great buff. But knowing people and knowing humans in general, I don't think this is gonna work. Double hit, nice. I'm not even gonna chase her unless she does the portal trick, which she is going to try to do that, and I'm not gonna let her do that. That is not how you play Priestess either. Fun fact, you don't want to do that portal trick if you're easily exposed. Like this tree, between this tree and her and me, there is nothing else stopping me from just swiping at her with a regular attack. She's probably going to shoot me right here, and that really won't matter because of that right there. As soon as you start an attack, a Foggy Blade will come out. No matter how long you are stunned for, if you're stunned by a pallet, stunned by an Enchantress stun, Coordinator Flare Gun, it literally doesn't matter. A Foggy Blade will come out because once you start an attack, a Foggy Blade comes out no matter what. There we go. Pretty sure everyone knew that by now, but in case you didn't, you know, always new people come to the stream. That's a little Hunter tip for you guys. I'm not just a Survivor person. I really do enjoy Hunter, and there are a lot of tricks with Hunter that are really good to know. Mostly just with Ripper, and I don't know what that was. Excuse me, guys. There's also a couple tricks with like other characters, but they're not coming to I don't remember them at this very moment. That is not how you dance her. Okay, maybe that is how you dance her. If I didn't suck. Okay, and she's using Sticker. Don't use Sticker, guys. Sticker sucks. The only Survivor I recommend putting stickers on is Forward, Mercenary, and maybe Priestess, maybe. Although for Priestess, you should really be focusing on like healing other survivors, so investing in that Doctor trait is very important. Oh god, what? This is not how you Ripper. That is not how you Ripper. That is very much not how you Ripper. Yeah, that is it. It's just such an easy way to bait out Ripper's blade, walking left and right. You want to wait with it as long as possible, because the longer you wait on the Ripper blade, then the more the survivor will realize that like they're actually wasting time instead of like trying to go rescue, because they're trying to bait out the Foggy Blade. But the thing is, if you don't use it and they keep going left and right, then they're effectively wasting time, and the survivor will go past half or die. So patience is another important thing with Hunter. You want to be patient, especially with Ripper and your Foggy Blades, because you only get one every 20 seconds. Compared to other Hunters, that's really bad with Hunters. Because like Vileness gets his in 13 seconds. Feaster gets his tentacles back super fast. I think it's a 5-second cooldown as long as you have a tentacle. And yeah, there's just so many other Hunters that, even though Ripper himself is still good, there are so many better Hunters now. I mean, come on, why does Blood Queen get her mirror back in 12 seconds, and Ripper gets his Foggy in 20 seconds? That's not fair. By the way, the Dancer buff, pretty pog. Pretty solid. Now red box doesn't buff the Hunter. That was like one of the biggest flaws with Dancer. It was that the slow music box would hurt your Survivor team, and that the fast Hunter box would help the Hunter when other survivors are cutting near it. She was literally a detriment to the team. Scarcy? Someone knows my profile. That's why pallet stuns are dangerous against Foggy Blade. And and that's also why rippers that don't walk through pallets look very dumb. Rippers that try to hit through the wall next to the pallet are very dumb. Because why would you risk that and have the survivor dodge your Foggy Blade when instead you could just walk through the pallet and no matter what they do, you're going to get a guaranteed hit. This skin means you're good. That skin means they're good. Okay, I'll change this skin so I'm not as good. Nah, I'm not as good. You guys think I'm joking when I say that. I'm not. Golden Tentacle makes the hitbox look so deceiving. Even though it looks nice, the skin looks nice because it's like all goldish. And it's so rare. Like, you never see rippers with the skin because no one wants to pay money for the memory sphere it's in, because the memory sphere it's in is not worth paying money for. So that means the only people you see have the skin are the super pay to win type and the lucky free to play players, and I just so happen to be one of those lucky people who got the skin. Hello there. I thought you were hiding here. Yeah, so right there, no matter what they do, even though he didn't stun me and even though I wasn't on the other side of the pallet, it's still a hit through the... Oh, I could have hit him right there. I didn't even notice he was standing next to me. But yeah, Golden Tentacle's hitbox, it's the exact same as other Ripper skins, but it's a lot harder to tell. I don't know. When I first played the Golden Tentacle skin, I was so excited. I was like, this is one of my favorite skins in the game. And for one of my... Yeah, it is my favorite hunter in the game. For my favorite hunter in the game. And then when I tried it, I was kind of disappointed at how it kind of makes Foggy Blades... like, my Foggy Blades aim worse because of it. Like you guys saw right there, my Foggy Blade almost went to the side for some reason. Even though I was clearly aiming forward. Is he gonna make it? You know what, if I didn't hit him, then he would just elbow pad away. So there wasn't really anything I could do. You know, he has elbow pads, and that's what a good mercenary does. Use their elbow pads. Can't complain. I feel like since I use some of these Survivor characters, I'm just a lot more accepting when they do these really ridiculous moves, like what should have been past half is not past half. Except the blink. That blink was so dumb. There was nothing that Priestess did to prevent that blink. That was all on me. You're not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. There's no way he's making it. No, unless... Oh, you see right there. If he knew how to cancel animation, then he would have saved right there. But because this Gravekeeper does not know how to cancel animation, he did not rescue. That is a perfect example of knowing how to instant rescue. It literally ruins games. I mean, this game's already kind of over. 4 ciphers. And I already had someone on chair for the second time. Assuming they got rescued. Patience. I do want to get value with my Foggy Blade. I don't want to accidentally hit with my basic attack. So I'm trying to be patient. Also, that Foggy Snipe on the Gravekeeper, I was expecting it to hit Perfumer. I didn't expect it to target Gravekeeper. That was kind of lucky. Where are the chairs? Seriously, okay, at least there's a chair right here. Unlike last time. Last time there wasn't a chair anywhere here. Why do I even run Peepers? Peepers are kind of I don't know if I really agree with peepers because sometimes there's so often I end up with like 3 out of 3 peepers. And like dropping it at a chair isn't very useful. Like, I'm sorry guys, but dropping peepers at a chair, unless you're not going to camp it, it's not that helpful. It's helpful right there, but... oh, it disappeared. Okay, I got lucky that it didn't disappear yet. What the... this guy's literally a ninja. Oh no, he used an elbow pad. Ah, so that's what it's like for hunters chasing mercenaries. Yeah, he doesn't leave any trail. I did not know that. I've made mercenary for this long and I didn't know that. Miasma is inviting me. Okay, guys. So we are gonna have a survivor stream after all. Hopefully I gain my 21st star. I'd really like that if I could get my next star. How much of this rank session have we wasted? Hold up. 8 minutes 32. 8:32. Wow. A whole hour and 30 minutes wasted. Okay, so I think that means Miasma officially hit dragon, right? Because otherwise he wouldn't have invited me. I don't want the hunter points. I actually want to keep my hunter rank low. Because that means I can find matches in 2v8 easier. Don't let Ned get dungeon. Even better, Barrett. Even better. Give them the tie. Alright, please, Miasma. Okay, he didn't start a match. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me change the stream title. Alright, we should be back. I always see people hating on Golden Tentacle in global chat. Why is that? Get those stars, please. It's really hot in this room. I need to actually concentrate for Survivor. Not like Hunter. Hunter is like, talk about whatever I want. This is a terrible team against Dreamwitch. Like, the only solid one we have is Gravedigger. Alright, I think I can turn on music now, because I'm not a hunter. And this is a hunter spawn, speaking of which. Hunter spawns somewhere over there. I mean, if it's Feaster or Violinist, then I'm down to cut it as coordinator. I actually feel like I kite Feaster and Violinist better than ask Perfumer because of how I have to rely on myself. I'm not tempted to use my perfumes, and I can just trust myself. Gamekeeper, that's very interesting. Band. What the heck? We don't have a seer? What? I should have won seer. Gosh, I hate people. I really, really hate survivors in this game. Not to mention that I don't even know these two survivors. Oh man, this is terrible. And I am so far away. I'm not even gonna reach that chair. I need miasma to go. I don't know. I'm gonna try to let him know that I'm decoding. Cause like, there's no way I'm reaching that before halfway. He's not reaching that either. Yeah, he's all the way on this side of the map. I could have made it if I walked earlier, but now it's kind of too late, and my gosh, this is why terror shocks need to be removed from Gamekeeper, especially from Gamekeeper's hook. That's ridiculous. That is not fair. It's very luck-based. You have no reaction time. At least 2. And I'm not even going to make the chair because this peeper's right here, and it's going to slow me down, and I'm not going to make the chair. Oh no, he put a prisoner box right here, so he's gonna destroy it and see me. Ah, worked like a charm. Oh yeah, that is how you play rescuer. That is how you rescue. Oh man, he predicted my flare gun very well. I did not expect that. I expected him to wait. Try to terror shock me. Why is he going after me? Why is there a peeper out in the middle of open? I have to crawl away from it. Never mind. Man, it's the worst feeling ever when I have to go rescue and I'm dying. Not because I didn't kite well, but because I had to go rescue. That is the worst feeling ever, that I don't even get a chance. I have a feeling this prisoner is gonna fail the rescue. I guess you could say he did. Well, I mean, what could he have done? He could have went through this pal instead of run in the open against Gamekeeper. Really, it's all because of the Enchantress didn't do a good kite, and then combined with a very, very lucky terror shock on the hook. Hook is, like, there's no reaction time. If you walk right next to the survivor, if you're, like, next to them, then the survivor has no reaction time. They can't do anything. There's also another thing with Gamekeeper where if you hit a person 4 times and then hook someone once, you get your next hook back instantly. And that's not fair either. And the reason that's not fair is because it's fair for survivors like Soulweaver to shoot their web and then get it back instantly if their presence reaches 2,500. But it's not fair for Gamekeeper because unlike Soulweaver, you can't dodge the next hook. Once you're hooked once and he gets a second hook back, instantly, you're dead on the spot. There's nothing you can do. While with Soul Weaver, if she shoots you with web and she gets it back instantly, then you could still dodge the next one. You can still do something about it, and so it's not completely broken. But with Gamekeeper, because he gets his next hook back instantly, it's broken. It's broken. You can't rescue against him because you're gonna die. And if you get hit once on the kite by the hook, you're dead. There's just so many issues with Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper itself as a hunter isn't difficult to kite, but there are things that so many what is it called? Differences between him and other hunters that just make him ridiculously unfair. And these are one-time things, but when they happen, it's so dumb. You feel so cheated. Lucky Hook, Terror Shocks. There's no skill involved in that. It's just releasing your hook and get lucky at the exact same time and hope they start rescuing the exact same moment you hook them. And the thing with the survivors is it's completely unfair for them because they have no reaction time to it. The hook is instant once it happens. There is no animation or anything like that. If the Gamekeeper is 1 centimeter away from you, it's an instant hook. There is nothing you can do. With every other hunter, for example Blood Queen and Geisha, it's a lot harder to terror shot people because your weapon swings slower and there's a slight animation to it. Same with Ripper's Foggy Blade, it doesn't come out instantly. There is an attack animation that has to come out first. But with Gamekeeper, there is no swing animation that he let go of his hook and it's gonna come out in a second. No, there is none of that. It's just you guys get the point. Anyway. We are against Dream Witch. This is why I recommend to ban Dream Witch instead of Blood Queen, because Blood Queen is counterable with the right team. Dream Witch is not. She's not counterable with any team. All the Dream Witch needs to do is put a leech next to a cipher that's being decoded, and boom. There is nothing that Survivor can do to decode it. They have to start all over. And that usually causes a tie. Clowns are my nightmare when it comes to rescue. Same exact thing with Clown. Clown, there is 0 reaction time. There's nothing you can do to get off the chair before he starts to dash, because the dash happens instantly. There is quite literally nothing you can do, and also a patrol is going to get on me. Oh no, was he going to use that power? I'm actually pretty sure he would have gotten hit anyway. Okay, I don't like how he picked up a leech remover though, because now he's going to die with it. And look, as you guys can see right here, she put a leech next to the cipher, now we can't decode it. She has blink. Okay, that's not good that the cowboy picked up a leech remover when he has a leech on him. Because now he will take forever to decode. I mean, not decode, to remove the leech. And we can't even decode that cipher. That's so dumb. That's so unfair. Do you guys see what I mean by, Dream Witch is uncounterable? Once the leech is there, it literally can't be gotten rid of. And that is exactly why I'm not so certain about the Dream Witch nerf. It's gonna increase the amount of time it takes, decrease the amount of time it takes to remove leeches depending on how many leeches there are in the game, as well as how many survivors there are still left in the game. Here's the thing. let's say there's 3 survivors left in the game, or 2 survivors left in the game. At that point, it literally doesn't matter to remove leeches from the game. It literally doesn't. At that point, it's a loss. So that buff is completely useless. It's only slightly useful if there's 3 people left. Then there's still a chance of tying, but even then, it's only a 5-second difference. It's not that big of a deal. It's hardly anything. So then the only thing it comes down to is how fast you can remove leeches based off how many leeches there are. And the problem with that is, let's say there's a leech on someone and the person's on the chair. You can't remove that leech. That leech is going to be stuck on that person, which means that leech is free to go camp whatever cipher they'd like. And that's still broken. That is still broken, and that is still unfixable. And wow, this is the perfect thing to talk about in my video. Wow, I'm so good at making videos. I make a plan of for the video without even realizing it. So yeah, that's the problem with the Dream Witch nerf. Once again, one of the buffs isn't really, one of the nerfs isn't really a nerf. Oh, it's like this. I have the perfect example. Look, Survivor's Instinct. Depending on how many survivors have been eliminated, my decode speed is increased. But by the time there's 2 people left, and my decode speed is increased by 15%, it literally doesn't matter. The game is over by then. The only one that slightly makes a difference is when there's one person dead. But that hardly even makes a difference. Man, she didn't hit the chair. This is not a dumb Dream Witch. So yeah, the Dream Witch nerf, it's good. I don't know about it. Obviously, we'll still have to play with it, but I can already predict, as I predict with everything. I predict pretty much everything when it comes to what's good, what's bad, how the game is gonna end, and all these things. When there's 2 survivors left, it's game over. When there's 3 survivors left, it still could be a tie, but it's unlikely, especially against Dream Witch. And it's just like, I can tell you right now, that nerf is not going to change a whole lot. It's going to change things if no one's going down but multiple leeches are being stacked. Then it'll be a big game changer. But otherwise, that very rarely happens. Usually, no leech goes on any other person except the rescuer when they have to go rescue, and then the kite. That's it. Now, Blood Queen nerf, on the other hand, I'm really happy for. First of all, the biggest change out of all the 3 changes is movement speed reduction. Decreasing movement speed is not only good if it's just generally the Blood Queen's chasing you, but now not only does she move slower, but the mirror also moves slower. That's incredible. Both of them move slower now. Now, the second nerf is that the second most important nerf for Blood Queen is reducing how long that mirror lasts. That mirror lasts a ridiculous amount of time. 16 seconds. That's not fair. Or 15 seconds, however long it is. So they nerfed it to like 12 or 13 seconds. That's a lot better. That makes 4 seconds is so much difference. I don't think you guys understand how big of a difference 4 seconds is, especially when you're juking hit after hit. One juke at a time is like 1.5 seconds wasted. So if you can, that means you can do a lot less jukes. You have a lot more time to stall. It's like it's an indirect way of increasing the amount of time it takes to stall. It's like indirectly helps you stall the Blood Queen mirror better because she has less time to use it. And then finally, they buffed the cooldown. The cooldown, I'm gonna be honest right here, Why doesn't the cooldown of the Blood Queen mirror change anything? Here's why. The thing about Blood Queen's mirror is that take into consideration, combine the amount of time a mirror's on the field and combine it with like the regular cooldown. If you combine, I think the cooldown is 12 seconds and then the mirror lasts 15 seconds. That's 27 seconds in total. Hold up. Hold that thought. I gotta hold that thought, guys. But basically what I'm saying is, because they changed the cooldown so that it's increased, it doesn't really do anything new. It just evens it out. If that hits me, what? That should not have hit me through. That should not have hit me through. Wow, he got so lucky with that. He got so lucky with that. And I saw him teleporting too. But basically, because they buffed, they increased the cooldown and decreased how long the mirror lasts. Basically, what that does is, in total, it's still a 27-second wait for the next mirror. So, in that regard, it doesn't change anything. Man, he got so lucky with that hit through the wall. So lucky. That should not have hit through. So yeah, in total, when you combine the how long the mirror lasts with the cooldown, it's in total 27 seconds between and after a mirror. So, you know, it doesn't really do a whole lot. I thought he was teleporting to me. He was just killing our mechanic instead. Basically what it does is it evens it out so she doesn't get mirrors more frequently. That's basically what it does. Because if they didn't nerf the cooldown of her next mirror, then ironically enough, it will be slightly of a buff, because that means she gets mirrors more often. So that means like the amount of time she has to wait between every mirror is decreased. So mostly it was done not to nerf anything, but to even it out, is what I'm saying. I hate that she's kiting next to my cipher, especially since I've already been on the chair once. Oopsie, I missed that. Great, now I can't decode my cipher. Because she's gonna get chaired right here. I still can't believe that hit through the window. That should have been a really good cut. Where's the next cipher? I guess it's my cipher. That's the next one. This perfumer really gotta hurry up. You can't... Yeah, that's how you rescue against... Someone's gotta give this perfumer a lesson in rescuing. That is... You never wait the last second against Wuchang. Never. That is... terrible rescue. I'm sorry. That is like awful. Darn, I'm pretty sure every PAL was used up over there. Well, PALs weren't used up, but someone's decoding there. blue with the activation, so I'm gonna get teleported on with a black umbrella, and there's very little I can do about it. Oh, or he messes it up. Okay, I got lucky. I could still make it, technically. Okay, but he was smart with the bell. Technically, you still have a chance. You're not out of this yet. Oh my gosh, I didn't know miasma was right there. I need to get owls. Owls are what's gonna be key here. Just use it. You really can't do anything. Sucker, that's why you banned Seer. That is why you banned Seer. 2 amazing owls that game. One for the mechanic, which ended up dying because we had a very bad rescue the mechanic. Like, I understand what she was trying to do. She was trying to wait as long as possible. Because, like, that's general knowledge in top tier. But you also have to know, like, a true rescuer, a top tier rescuer, will know when that rule does not apply. But against Wu Chang, you can't wait, because if he has his full presence, he can do one of those, like, hold the umbrella out trick, and, you know, because you won't have enough time to rescue the chair, he's gonna wait until you come close to, like, full or halfway, and then he's gonna teleport and soul siphon you, right? Or if he's in black mode, he can just bell you right as it's, like, at 45%, and then you risk a Terra Shock, or you just straight up don't rescue before half or the person dies. So against Wu Chang, you should not do that. You should not rescue last second. Violence is another example. Man, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, that's the end of session. Sorry, guys. We only got 2 survivor matches done? I think we only got 2 matches done. Oh, no, 3. We got 3 done. Oh, man, that's a bummer. That's a big bummer. By the way, I officially have more wins as Mercenary than Coordinator. It took 5 whole seasons, but now I have more wins on Mercenary than Coordinator. Although now Coordinator is, like, evening out with Mercenary, because I play Coordinator just as often as Mercenary now. Because everyone's banning Mercenary. Wow. Oh, I got 12 points that game. Cool. We weren't on a losing streak, right? That's not why I got an extra point, right? Oh, we were on a losing streak, so I should have gotten 11 points in actuality. And miasma would have gotten 12. Okay. Well, we're not gonna find anyone, but sure, let's wait in this room anyway to talk to you guys. May as well. Psyche, what happened to Hokage? Okay, so Hokage, 2 weeks ago now, Hokage had a big test coming because it was gonna be the end of the school year, end of the college school year for her. So she always has these big exams coming up. It's basically what decides college grades if you guys aren't in college. I'm not in college. That's just what my mom says. Like, what decides your college grade is the big exam at the end of a semester. So for a week, she did not play with me. So I played with other people. I played with Ollivander and afternoons, I played with Troy in the evenings, and I played with Miasma in the mornings. And during that whole week, I must have gained like 10 or 15 stars because by the time Hokage was back, there was too big of a gap here. Hokage is a Griffin 3, or Griffin 4, by the way. The minimum, yeah, Griffin 4. The minimum I need for someone to play with me is Champion 0 stars. I can't play with anyone lower than that, and she is like 4 tiers down, so I literally cannot play with Hokage because the range is too far out. And the reason the range is too far out is because I never played afternoons in the past. In the past, me and Hokage would always play together because she never played afternoons, I never played afternoons, so we would always have the same amount of stars. But this year it changed. Oh, it's potato. This year it changed, not this year, this season. It changed, and I want to be top 3, preferably top 1, number 1. You don't get any more top than 1. But yeah, now I've been playing afternoons, so that means I'm ranking up twice as quickly. And I've been playing mornings sometimes, so some days I rank up 3 times as quickly. I don't do morning rank every day, but sometimes I do. Maybe next season. I have a feeling next season is going to be the same thing. We're going to start off playing with Hokage, but then over time. OMG, your camera angle's making me dizzy. Yeah, I always look back. I always turn my camera like crazy. Okay, so I'll see if Miasa wants to do 2v8. One rank session is too much for me now. That's how it used to be for me. back when for like actually not back when, for like especially last season, I never wanted to do more than 1 rank session. Because of 2 reasons. A, because of school, and B, on my weekends I would have Polish school, and that would leave me only with 1 day that didn't have me going to school, and I did not want to waste my 1 day playing afternoon sessions, so I didn't play afternoon session. Now things have changed. And because things have changed, this is my chance to, reach number 1. Or try to, at least. I'm pretty sure, hopefully QC gets burnt out eventually, like last season. Last season she got burnt out, or he got burnt out. And, he just didn't increase in stars. And if I played more often that season, I would have definitely been first place. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... If he doesn't want to play, he will immediately cancel it. Let's see. He's dragging though. We're not gonna find a match. We are literally not gonna find a match. He only needs a 1-star difference to be top 5. Yeah, Miguel. This afternoon I was actually trying to rank up as fast with Murma. And unfortunately I had to go after I reached 20 stars. I didn't even realize that the tier gap was too big. I just told Murma I had to go as soon as I reached 20 stars. And I thought that would be enough to put me in top 5. It actually only put me at 6. I was gonna use it as stream clickbait. But whatever, I guess. I like 1/4 of a session. Bear just plays 30 minutes. Top 5 Survivor plays rank, exactly. Top 5 Survivor with miasma, with Troy, with Murma. I mean, we're too far apart now, but trust me, we played at the afternoon together today. And the tier gap is preventing us from playing together now. Bear, I feel bad for you, because if I were you, I would never play the game if I didn't have a partner. And if I never had a partner just like you, then that would mean I would never play the game. Man, I can't imagine what solo queuing must be like in like the Griffin tiers and like the like Mammoth tiers. And here I am complaining about solo queuing when the lowest tier I can match with is champion. The thing about matchmaking, the way it works is it's not that you can't match with people together that are 5 ranks below or above you. It's not just that, it's also when you match with randoms. They can't be 5 tiers above or below you. So in my case, I can't match with anyone lower than champion. And I still don't trust them. That says a lot about this Survivor so-called top tier community we have here. If I don't want to solo queue when the lowest rank I can get is champion 0 stars, then like, yeah, that says a lot about people who play this game. Have you ever played rank with your mama? As far as I remember, no, I have not. The whole reason I started playing the game was because I wanted to be, not only play with him, but I wanted to be a top tier player just like him. And not just a top tier player, I wanted to be popular. Because everyone knew Yo Mama. Seriously, everyone. And my dad even knew him. My dad, like, was interested in the game. He always asked what placement he got. He's, like, on the leaderboard, and, like, he would always be at, like, 2nd or 3rd or 4th. To be fair, back in Season 1, the highest stars anyone usually ever got was, like, 10 stars at Champion or, like, 15 stars Champion before the season reset. But now people get a lot more stars, and it's a lot harder to keep up. Because people are a lot more try-hard when it comes to rank sessions now. Well, at least 10 people are. There's like basically only 10 people on the leaderboard. If I had to say who plays rank sessions the most, it's probably the top 10 people on the leaderboard you see right now. Because it really doesn't have anything to do with skill. It just has to do with, like, once you're good enough, all you have to do is just play enough rank sessions, and that's the case for me. It's not that I can't get any better, it's literally just, it just comes down to how often I play rank now. Same with QC, same with LJS. They are already amazing players. They know how to rescue, they know how to kite. Well, actually, LJS needs a lot of work. Every time LJS rescues me, he always does something wrong with the rescue. Always. So I always tell them in post-match how, like, they can slightly improve. And, like, the slight improvements that they can make really changes the game. And they're really important to know. But basically, those players are about as good as you can get. And, like, at that point, it just comes down to, well, like, how often are you willing to play the game at that point? Man, I wanted to fall off the height. We should be double teaming right now. Oh, there he is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... hopefully he hits her. Hopefully she doesn't have a window boost. Okay, never mind. Didn't matter. She didn't have a window boost, but forward stun me. Man, look at this top tier spider right here. Oh, I got really lucky that Christian dropped the power. Hey, that's my friend, by the way, Christian. Diamond, I know Diamond. I know a lot of these players, actually. Sammy isn't that good. Pumpkin, Rose, Stormy. Yeah, these are all players I know. I probably met these Chinese players as well, the priestess and forward. I just don't know it because all their names look the same to me. I'm sorry, anyone with a Chinese name, but they all look the same. Oh, I blocked the priestess's portal. Oh, that's it. She was dead. I didn't even realize. Okay. Oh, is that an illusion? Oh, I have no survivors enabled. 24 faster recovery. Okay, I missed that shot, unfortunately. I need to go camp. I'm sorry. Wait, why did it teleport me up here? I literally hate teleports in this game. They're so inconsistent. Like, it's literally like why do I have to hold it? I shouldn't have to hold it to make sure I'm teleporting in the right spot. That is not how it should be. I shouldn't have to hold it. Okay, unfortunately, he's really getting bullied over there, so I need to go help him out. Although I really want to... Oh, no, he's got him. I'll be right there in a second. It's just I absolutely have to catch this perfumer. If we want a chance at winning, it is absolutely necessary that we do. That was a horrible whip shot. Okay, I do have no survivors, so I recover 60% faster. Never mind. Or she could just do that. I could also cocoon. That's another thing I could do. Which I think I will. I think I'll have to cocoon. Depending on where she is. Where is the enchantress? Right over here. She still has a perfume. I think she does at least. Okay, that should keep her away. And if not, I'm gonna kill Diamond on the spot, and that means all I need is a whip shot to kill Rose. So that's all I need now. Oh, she's not gonna make it easy for me though. Okay, it's just gonna be a waste of time actually. It's gonna be a lot better to help out Miasma because he's got like 5 people around him. That's my prediction at least. So I'm gonna go help him out. There's probably a lot of people here. At least that's what I think. And plus he's getting bullied by cowboys. That's never good. You never want to be bullied by cowboys. That's something you need. Make sure he's fine. You don't want him being bullied, of course. Man, my commentary is, for Hunter, really sucks. Oh, we don't want him to get bullied, of course. Well, yeah, duh. Of course you don't. Someone's still here. I don't know who. Okay, they were hiding in the back. Probably behind this windmill. I do use Rage for 2v8 because stuns happen so often. Okay, that somehow hit the power. Much confusion going on there. Very confused. Oh, I did not expect her to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't think she was dead. I thought she needed like 2 more shots or like a web shot and a normal hit. A very bad play by me. Although you could just web these rocks, so it's no big deal. Rose is getting healed. That's not good. Hopefully someone else is not healing her. Recovery Pill sucks on Spider. She literally recovers one of her abilities and... I don't know, Recovery Pill doesn't make you recover thread faster, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It's 1 thread a second. Normally. You can see like right down there, it's 1 thread a second. It's slightly more than 1 thread a second. There he is. Okay, and that is why Clown is not meta anymore. Right there, as shown. I'm not gonna say that should have counted. I think that was fair that it didn't count. Especially since he's already getting double teamed. Okay. I thought she had a vaulting buff. I want to hear Psyche's thoughts about entomologist. Her kid looks pretty sick. And then she comes out with an 80% vaulting debuff. What the heck? I don't know anything about the Survivor Miguel. I stay away from leaks. And I don't want to hear anything about it until it comes out. That's why I never go on Discord or anything like that. I never want to see any leaks. And that's also why I don't watch Identity 5 YouTube videos, because that means not only do I not really enjoy watching Identity 5 YouTube streams or videos unless it's like a funny sarcastic one, which guess what, only I make those. The funny moments aren't really that funny. Let's be honest here, guys. The funny moments, YouTubers, Identity 5 YouTubers, they're not that funny. It's the same thing over and over. And more often than not, the funny moments actually make me angry because of how bad the players are in them. I'm like frustrated at how bad they are. Like, that's why I really enjoy making sarcastic top tier videos, things that top tier players can relate to, because the funny moments isn't that funny for top tier. It's more sad for top tier players to see. And that's why I really enjoy like making these like, oh, a brand new hunter came out, but really it's just Blood Queen, or we have that Spanish guy talking about how amazing his buffs are and how they're gonna be a game changer. And I really enjoy making videos like those because people think of it as like, everyone's heard of Rick and Morty, right? Rick and Morty is like, it's funny, but you have to be smart to understand it. I've never watched Rick and Morty. That's just what people say about it. I've never heard anything from it other than I'm Pitiful Rick. But that's kind of what I want my sarcastic videos to focus on. They're like for people with higher IQ who will understand the game and understand that you know what, some things just don't belong in the game, some things are just done wrong, and some things just need change. And I kind of like making that into a funny thing. Watching high tiers play Hunter is so interesting. It's so fast paced. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a plan. They each have a plan, like sort of like how rescuers have a plan when they have to go rescue. They have to know which side they're coming from in order to not get seen from far and get hit from far. They have to know how to use their abilities in case they do get seen from far. This applies to both Coordinator and Mercenary, of course. And yes, it's okay to shoot your flare gun before you rescue, as long as that means you're going to be able to rescue. Because if you don't shoot your flare gun, and you get hit from far, and you die as a result of it, and you don't get to rescue, then it would have been so much better to just shoot it if it meant you not dying. Every meme channel is basically a clone of itself. Yeah, exactly. They're all clones of themselves, and the sad part is they get a lot of views. You're too repetitive, yet they get more views than channels that give more insight on how to play the game. Exactly. Players like Blue Race Car, All for One, Persuadable even. I know Persuade is kind of out of tune right now, and he hasn't played the game in forever, and he's really out of touch with the game at this point, and he shouldn't be making guides anymore. But even in his prime, when he was making guides and he was trying to be helpful, teaching players, even then he wasn't getting a whole lot of views compared to all those other meme channels. I mean, he definitely got the the better side of it than other identified YouTubers like me, Blue Race Car, John, All For One. I mean, All For One, and like, I don't know how long All For One's been like consistently been streaming and uploading to his channel. But like, players like these who are good at the game and they're trying to teach, they just don't get as many views. Shallow comedy sells too much. It's unfair, exactly. There's a lot of people that don't care about learning than do care about getting better. And like, you can see it in global chat. If you guys ever look in global chat, it's just a bunch of working bees, dogs, mammoths. By the way, that person who didn't ready up, we matched with that person earlier today. Race Car's entertaining to watch because his inside jokes within his fans sell. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Race Car doesn't like commentate as much on how to get better. Actually, does he even do it at all? I don't think he does really talk too much about what he does and why he does it. But he definitely makes good jokes, and the things he does is kind of funny. He's always on the edge. He's always wanting to entertain his viewers, playing silly stuff and all that kind of stuff. That's what makes him him. You know, it makes him unique. He gives his own flair, his own edge, his own style. Give this man the YouTube algorithm, please. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you like this video, I heard it helps the YouTube algorithm. But don't quote it from me. That's just what other YouTubers say. Does liking actually make the YouTube algorithm better? Probably it does. That's why, I mean, I would guess that's why everyone wants likes a lot more than comments. But yeah, that's how the YouTube algorithm works. It depends on how many people like the videos. Because then, if YouTube sees more people like it, then I guess they think it's a better video to suggest to people. I don't really know the way it works. That's my guess, at least. I don't actually know any of that. Bro, you just got matched with my friend? Well, someone dodged. I don't know who. Second time in a row. I used my dash to stop their dash. That would be irony. What I hate the most is the YouTube algorithm does not appreciate when I make 10-minute videos or 5-minute videos. The streams seem to get a lot more views than the actual videos that I work on, that I pride myself on. Which, by the way, I'm gonna release a new video today because I still needed some gameplay, and it's really difficult to make gameplay trying to use my brother's account when he's always using his iPad. North build. How to upgrade the North build. That's what the video is gonna be on. And I would love it if you guys actually shared it with people. Try to make it as popular as possible. Try to get it to NetEase even. Spread attention to it. Because the more people we get to realize that this problem exists, the more likely it is going to become a global thing. The more likely people will spread it. The idea of it doesn't have to be my video, but just the idea of it, I want it to be spread. Like, I want people to talk about this. People should be talking about how the North build on Survivor really sucks and it needs a buff. So yeah, that's the point of that video. What happens if we dislike that content? Will that gain more viewers because it's controversial? Liking or disliking doesn't make a difference, I heard. It helps the video no matter what. if you just join Call of Abyss and people saw your performance, you're gonna be skyrocketing everywhere. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have thought would happen. I mean, think about it. Schmitty got so much attention because of Call of Abyss, and ever since then, he's been a real big hit. It's like you're getting free advertisements by viewers, no cap. Sure, that's a side effect, but what I'm trying to go for is not that I care about you sharing the video, it's that I care about you spreading the idea of it, that the North Carolina Survivor sucks. And I'm gonna explain why and how to buff it correctly, of course. Because you can't present a problem without also giving a solution. The thing is, the solution doesn't necessarily have to be the solution, the only solution. It's just a way to get people thinking, you know? Because if you give people a solution, then they're going to be like, okay, do I agree with this? Do I disagree with this? How do I think this would be better? If you give someone somewhere to start, then they can branch out from that, and you could get even more accomplished. You could get better ideas done from that one idea that originally started. I mean, come on, look at things like Apple. It all started with one idea, and look how big it's gotten. Sure, maybe now the only idea that's being spread around is more cameras on the phone, but along the way, there were more and more ideas on how to make the company bigger, how to sell more things. What new things could the world need? It's like he's going to gain like 100 viewers after the summer tournament. I don't know about that. Summer tournament isn't really that big. Daku kind of blew up after the Toasters and Persuade tournament. The thing is, who is gonna care about a survivor though? Because the thing about Hunter is it's different. The thing is, in a tournament, guess who's the only one being spectated when like the match is being recorded live on YouTube? In any sort of tournament, it's always the Hunter. So the only person that viewers ever get to see is the Hunter. They're going to see other kiters play and they're going to see other rescuers play, but it's not going to be as notable as the person who's playing against them. And the thing is, who's gonna note at how amazing my rescues are? No one. Maybe if Hunter's been mercenary and then I go coordinator, I'll show them how amazing my coordinator is, and maybe then I'll get some attention. But honestly, I think I have better luck maining a Hunter than being a survivor. Is All For One hunting for your team? Yes, he is. He is part of Potatoes. We have Mumu, John, Blue, me, and All For One. We also have Troy. But Troy's kind of like on standby. He's like a backup. I don't know, maybe he'll get to play, but I'm pretty sure John and Blue are always going to be together. Mama is definitely going to play every single time. And I'm definitely going to be our team's rescuer because, well, I'm just more consistent in rescuing. Troy is still getting there. Rescuers are underrated, exactly. When you're the one sitting on the chair, it's a lot harder to see the work that rescuers have to put in. I was pretty sad because the past days Daku was insecure about himself. He made a post and it was, yeah. I actually don't know anything about Daku. I didn't even know he had a channel. I don't even know if I've ever matched with him. I don't even know what his name in the game is. Who is Daku? Is he someone I've matched with? What's his name in the game? Daku-san? I don't remember matching with him then. He's a bomb main. Yeah, I got that already. I got that already like a while ago. An FD main? What's FD? Also, I saw LBM Call of Abyss graffiti. No, it doesn't really exist, but our team icon does exist. We did get a team icon. Actually, guys, I had to go. Sorry. But yeah, but LBM didn't get a graffiti for when there were all the teams' graffitis for sale. But we do have a team icon now. Imagine if Drew Image could be in 2v8. I think I understand why it's not in 2v8. It will be so broken. Or maybe it will be actually less broken because then you have more people around you to remove the leech. As long as the wrong person doesn't pick up the leech remover. Yeah, we kept getting dodged. We actually could have gotten a match. I wish I could shoot the main body with flare guns. Alright, anyway guys, I gotta go. It's been nice playing Hunter Rank, I guess. Hunter Rank was pretty boring, not gonna lie. The X-Play match was fun. I like the X-Play match. Anyway, see you guys. Take care. Until Monday. Well, I guess until my video releases today. It's gonna be in the middle of the night, by the way. Anyway, no problem, guys. No problem for streaming, I should say. Bye-bye, Mr. Psyche. See ya, Lun. Bye, Miguel. Unit 1 Lantern. Appio. Bear. See you guys.